Ready to go?
Yeah, come on, we'll get on it.
Love it.
Can't be that bad.
Oh! Yeah!
What's going on?
How was that race?
It was fun.
Final day. I thought maybe yesterday was my last chance to win, but the wind is actually cranking. There's still a chance. It's a small chance, but there's still a chance. Rigged the 6.6, 6.0, got a small board, medium board, and that's it. Because I can't lose third, so I'm gambling that. I'm not going to rig bigger. There is a chance it could drop, but if it happens, whatever.
Jimmy one rig is rigged to 6 again.
Are you going one rig?
Yeah. Well, I've tested the 7, the 5.5 race yesterday was good, but ultimately we were chatting about it. I probably could have sailed on the 6.0 twin cam all week. And seeing as today no one really knows what's going to happen because we're starting a little bit earlier, I'm going Jimmy one rig.
I do have a slight problem that my watch, I don't know if you can see this, it's lost as like a digit, which is quite disconcerting when you're coming up to the start. So that's kind of annoying.
Ben's pretty relaxed because it doesn't matter what he does today, he's in third. Me, I'm in 6, so I hopefully won't lose place, but I could get 5th. So there's an element.
2 points in it.
There's an element of don't cock it up, Alf. So if I have a good first race, I'll be feeling quite chipper, but then the pressure will be on because you might lose it. So we'll see.
I'm actually, body-wise, I'm walking without a limp. I feel quite fresh. My watch said out of 100 score today, I think it was 4 or maybe 6. It went up. It has been 1 and 2 the last couple of days, so I'm getting better during this competition. We've got, what, maybe 2-3 races today, then prize giving. Alfie Hart, though,
Hole in my foot.
he is dead man walking.
Hole in foot. Ripping my wetsuit.
He looks like Lurch when he's walking.
I'm wearing my underpants under my wetsuit because that rip's going to get worse today, I reckon.
Jimmy one rig.
Wish me luck.
All right, mate, good luck.
Yeah.
Fifth place, fighting with Alfie.
Okay, feeling confident?
Yes, it's the last day and we are managed with this condition and I think we are going to enjoy.
What size is Alf? What size are you on?
6'8".
6'8"?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
So you have a bigger sail.
Yes, have to. I prefer to go overpowered because everybody is going very fast.
Here he is, battle for 5th place. He's heating up. How are you feeling? Confident?
Well, I got the lucky gust on the start on that one. I don't think we necessarily filmed it, this Pink's got it. But basically I got, for the first time ever, coming from above was favourable because I was the first one to get a real powerful gust right on the start. Just sort of went over everyone. Everyone got stuck a bit, and then they all kind of slowly caused up, but Benjamin got me right at the end. Oh, I thought I was going to have you in another race.
Ready for the final though, that's the big one.
Yeah, well,
He's the Spanish guy's on 6'8".
he's gone up, is he?
No, he's just been on that before as well.
That last race? Oh, Jesus.
Woo. Are you confident to beat him?
No, because in the semi-final, I saw Alfie very, very fast. I don't know.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
I tell you what though, this 20, the difference through the lulls is insane.
Yeah.
I just can hold it, it's just like a stable rock there. It doesn't deep out like yesterday with the 5.5 race sail. As soon as I went in the lulls, I just felt it just disappears, whereas this is like, you can just hold it. So, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, woo. Okay.
All right, good luck, dude.
Yeah, you too, man. Don't forget to turn it off.
I always have an excuse. I have a camera. Every jibe.
my nemesis, Eduardo. Let's get it on. Little booster. It's gone low. Oh, Ben's gone inside. Shit. Position. Back to now. That's the win. I can't make it. Shit. No.
The battle on the back?
The battle at the back, but you burned us off. I almost cut him up.
Yeah.
And then the three of us.
And then I thought, no, I go a little bit more around and that's it.
Yeah.
I just need to finish.
Yeah, I had that scary moment of jibing and going, oh shit, do you know what's going? And then the three of us were going up the last leg.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And then it was like, everybody with the same wind. I was rating a gas just for myself. Like, come on.
yeah.
And everybody on the limit to get there.
Yeah, we were all going for it.
How many times we
Oh.
passed each other?
Yeah.
2, 3.
2 or 3 times. And then at the end, I was like, went round, I was like,
the
yes,
line.
I've got, oh no, he's coming again.
You couldn't get the
I know, I was suddenly like, oh
yeah.
shit.
upwind maybe at the end.
I'd tell him, Ben, I was like, after my joy of overtaking you, I thought, I should have just gone sensible. Instead, I was like, I'm going to get past him, and then I was going to miss the mark. It was a rookie. But it's good.
Very enjoyable.
I was one place.
Is slipping away.
Well, I was one place behind him that time.
Biff is slipping away, Al.
Yeah,
Maybe
well.
you've got a bigger discard.
No, I looked at you. He's actually got a better discard as well. It's all over. I think I'm in 6th. That's it.
Inglés no sé de cómo se dice, pero gané a Ben Profit.
That's what happens when you don't get a good start. I got a bit of a hole, got stuck on the inside, but it was actually probably my most fun race in the whole competition because I was at the back trying to pick my way through, and in that wind I haven't got that much speed advantage, so I had to like get every jibe, and in the holes, because I've got no cams, I'm dropping back a bit or losing pressure. As soon as I get a gust, I'm able to eat in. We knew it was going to drop. We knew it was going to drop. But we've just been absolutely lazy. Both rigged one sail, and well, one sail is not cutting it, especially when it's a 6.6 and a 6.0 for Mr. Alfie. We've got the boys in the background, a lot of them are dropping off the plane, but there are a few on big sails and they're going fine.
Oh, you've got the race sail.
Put my old one, and I just thought, you never know, like maybe it'd be fun to actually see, but it's going to be too small. But I thought if it gets windy, maybe it's worth it. But there's no cambers in it, so that's totally screwed it now.
There you go, look. Hulk's going 9.0.
I know.
Ben's going 7.0.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
I thought you were doing the 20.
I was, but then I thought, well, I've already done that.
Yeah.
So now what would be interesting is can I tell the difference, you know, between the race sail, and if there is a difference, what the difference is. But the problem is it's going to be underpowered on a race sail, which is probably the worst. Okay, so there you go, experiment. One thing to learn, don't just go out on something you've just rigged. I was literally putting the boom on with 3 minutes to go till the start. So I did a race with the race sail. How did it feel? My overall feeling is it's so much heavier because it's got a big boom on it, so the boom's fatter. So instantly that feels heavier for me. The sail itself feels heavier than, you know, like a really skinny boom, no cam sail. It's light, it's really fun. That felt like I was doing a job. I was like, it felt quite manly, I won't lie. Mine feels like, ooh. This felt like, oh. I was about out here, and every time I got a gust, I couldn't quite get the power down. So I'm thinking there's obviously more juice in that. If you're a big guy, you're going to be able to drive that forward. But if you're not into, like, you know, driving, I put it on the higher boom eyelet to give a bit more bottom end.
So Ben rigged the 7.0 full 4-cam race sail, and he suggested I go and give it a whirl, see how much power I have and what it feels like. So here we go. This is an engine I've got here. There's still a few gusts around, so I'm probably going to go. I mean, bear in mind I was playing around the course on a 6 just now. Don't really know what to expect. Oh. Oh! I'll do a quick jibe, I think, or I'll go into a hole. Whoa! Here's a big old sail, big old Nelly. Whoop, it's gust now. I'm going to be stacked on this jibe. Whoa! That sail's heavy. That sail's heavy by comparison. Oh my god! Compared to the twin cam, that's a big old weight to it. Okay. Oh, it's super solid and comfy. You just gotta. You see, I get all up like I need to lean into that. And now we're gonna hit the hole. What's gonna happen? Then to just pin it back, hold it, hold it, hold it, pressure on the fin. Short. No, it didn't want to do it. Bastard. It didn't want to do it. So that's why the racing's not running at the moment. Oh, I couldn't have done a whole day on that.
Yeah, I'll swap. Just have a go on this.
Yeah, go on.
Straight from this. Mate, so they're still recording, I think.
Exactly, so that should be.
Okay.
Oh, you got a small head.
You've got a big head, mate.
Alright, so we're doing a swapsies. Straight on the 6.6, having been on the 7 and on the slalom board. My god. It's like a little wave sail.
It's like a feather, isn't it?
Oh, a little bit different, that's for sure. Whew.
I'll tell you what, This monster feels all right.
Bit like jibing a wave sail. Oh, like sailing a wave sail. It looks like a wave sail. Feels like a wave sail, but I'm on a slalom board.
But it's got some grunt bottom end in this. That's the key. In the race sail, there's such a load of bottom end.
It's just driving it. The difference compared to that. The difference. I can't tell you. Driving these twin cams and this no cam, it's worth slalom racing on them, in my opinion. For that.
But overriding factor for me then is I prefer the no cam. I know that sounds ridiculous, but just in terms of having fun, feeling light and feeling like you can jibe inside, that felt like locked, solid, good, but different. It's a different feeling. Like, I would imagine if you're going to do some fun racing and you've got 10 of you and you're all on no cam sail, you're going to have more fun than if you're all on cambered sails. Okay, that is it. I am done. 4 days of racing. For me, not the best day to end on. The wind was a bit funky. It wasn't the typical wind we get in Martignal. A bit too gusty, but it was interesting nevertheless. I rushed to rig up the race sail, and I'm glad I did, because it's given me a bit of an idea of what that feels like. It's heavy. You know, I'm not saying the simmer sail is heavy, just in general. Just went on a Neil Pride, I've been on a few, just to kind of check the references. They feel like proper machines. There's juice in them. There's so much juice. And when you're racing and you need that, that's what you need. But in terms of fun, I'm not joking. I had the most fun for me on the no cam sail. Now, it comes with a few caveats. You know, you've got to bear in mind, you're not going to be as fast, as competitive as the race sail. But in the right wind, you can be challenging. And it doesn't matter, and I've said this so many times on the channel, when you're racing, and I found this out this week, it doesn't really matter where you are in the pack, unless you're very, very competitive. But you find your level, and then you have the race. I found myself a lot of the time this week in third, and I was too far away from behind and too far away from the front, so I was kind of on my own. Not fun. My best, most fun races was when I messed up the start, I got a hole or something, and I was fighting my way back through the pack. Now that is fun.
I think that is probably 4 of the hardest days, but the funnest days windsurfing I've had, because you're forced to go out in that moment. You're forced to do that leg, you're forced to do that jibe with everyone around you, and the adrenaline, the rush that you get from just doing that, regardless of whether you're at the front or the back or whatever. Even the races where I've dropped off, got in a hole and then was on a comeback, like what Ben was sort of saying earlier. You know, those comeback races where you're chasing and chasing and chasing, so much fun.
Obviously it's fun winning. I didn't actually win one in the end, which I was a bit gutted about, but I think, you know, I didn't sell the S-Max much, the twin cam. I think I'll let Alfie to explain that, but I've got a much better idea of how these sails fitted. I thought I had an idea before we did this, but now I've actually changed a little bit. You know, the no cam, I think, is quicker than the twin cam. You know, I had a peak of 38 knots the other day. I'm not gonna bang on about it, but you know, it's quick. But it loses that low end sort of grunty feeling. That definitely hasn't got that. The twin cam has this low end sort of grunty feeling. You come out of jibe and it's there.
I think a lot of other guys are worrying about rigging and all that stuff, which that is almost the hardest bit of work, I think. Rigging and moving gear around and stressing about what you're going to use. If you're Johnny One Rig, life's easy. And then, just had a go on that 7-metre race sail. And fast, stable, powerful, but heavy, like jibing. If you get it off balance, it's just dragging you all over the shop. And my arms were just, you know, knackered from 2 runs. So, you know, spent a week on a twin cam, little RDM mast and skinny boom. Whoop, whoop. Lovely, and I haven't really sailed the VMAX much, but it's the same thing. And, you know, I can recommend. If you want to just race, in fact, that's what I was just saying on the water. I think if you've got the advantage of making your jibes, if you're a good jiber, use something that's good at jibing in your slalom racing, and you are going to have a lot more fun than if you use some massive heavy race sail. That's my advice.
The VMAX, which is our no cam from Simmer, which is the same for a lot of brands, I think most of those ones you'll find is fast. And it's interesting, I did an interview with Nick O'Preen from Neil Pride at Deafy Wind, and their no cam sail's called the Speedster. Their twin cam sail's called the V8. And those 2 names actually make a lot of sense in our lineup, and I think a lot of others. V8, that heavy grunt, Speedster, fast, you know? And then the race sail puts those 2 together. The problem is it gets heavier. So like I did a couple of runs and a couple of races on that. I feel my arms. I'm not joking. I know it's the end of the week, but the difference between having a bigger race boom, a bigger sail, compared to when I jump back on my wave boom or my freeride boom and the no cam, oh, it's just like, oh, I just felt so much more relaxing. So really interesting. Like I said, I had a lot of fun racing this week. Would I do it again? I think I would, because there's joy in beating people with no cams in your sail. So yeah, now we've got the arduous task of packing up. I've got to say, big up to this man here, the Brazilian Hulk, Clayton. Used his leg muscles, beat Martin quite a few times, give him a good run for his money. In the end though, Martin just too consistent. First and seconds, I don't think he ever had a third in the whole competition, so he will be the Portuguese national champion. Joel as well from Win for All, who has, you know, helped put this event together. A good showing from him. He had one bad day, which I think he'll be like, oh God, but he was looking good, and he hasn't always raced here, so really good to see him racing. We had, you know, the Spanish guys coming down. We had some good fights with them. It's been a great competition. If you want fun slalom, you know, in tricky conditions, you're going to get full power, you're going to get gusts, you're going to get everything, like, but not that full serious, oh my God, it's life and death depending on it. Book in for here next year. It's honestly a great place to do your first ever slalom competition. I mean, Alfie can talk you through it, but you're literally starting on the beach with about 30 seconds to go off to the start line. You can't get better than that.
I can race around the course on a national level on a fast freeride board, medium size, and a 6 and a 7. Have a lot of fun doing it. I don't need a massive quiver. Yeah, that's something we should be considering. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the film.
You're gonna make the video now. Look at these bad boys. Look at these. He's Italiano. You Italian?
Sexto, Alfiard.
If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. We've got the prize giving coming up. I think I might be on the podium just about.
Terceiro lugar, o senhor Ben Profit. Por favor.